Many thanks for choosing us. The Ghana Cedi keeps making a strong push against the US dollar as it gains more value to offset initial losses. $1 is now trading at an average rate of 10 Cedi 70 pesos, with a market range spanning 10 Cedi 70 pesos and 11 Cedi 28 pesos, making the Cedi the strongest performing currency against the American greenback. The Cedi slammed by more than 54% against the dollar this year. However, it has strengthened by more than 33% since the start of December after Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta disclosed government's domestic debt exchange program, followed by the latest IMF visit and the announcement of the fund staff level agreement of a bailout package worth $3 billion. Here's how it's looking on the forex market, and I will share that with you shortly. So this morning we are hearing that the $1 is going for 11.17 cedis. Currently, as we speak, $1 is going for 10 Cedi 70 pesos. But look at December, because we've been told that the Cedi depreciated by 60% from October, but in December it's gained marginally. Look at how it's looking. So we started December with the dollar at 14 Cedi 30 pesos. On the 2nd of December, it was 14 Cedi 13 pesos. On 3rd December, 14 Cedi 5 pesos. So this is how it's dropping. On the 4th of December, it came to 14 Cedi and a peso 5. On the 5th of December, it's now dropped to 13 Cedis 55 pesos. Look at December 6th up until 14 December. You will see that it's being marginal. So 13 Cedis 5 pesos. On the 7th December, it was 13 Cedi 3 pesos. On the 8th of December, it went to 13 Cedis, so there's no pesos. Now, on the 9th of December, it dropped also drastically from 13 Cedi to 12 Cedi 9 pesos. Look at December 10, 12 Cedis 85 pesos. Just this week, on the 11th of December, we're looking at 12 Cedis 8 pesos. 12 December, which was 3 days ago, was 12 Cedis 39 pesos. Today, it's 14th December, and look at between yesterday and today, you can see that there's been a lot of improvement on the Cedi. From yesterday, 11 Cedi 5 pesos. Now on 14th December, which is today as we speak, we are at 10 Cedis 7 pesos. That's how much we're talking about, and of course, this is good news. But then for watchers of the local currency and its impact on the economy, the development, if sustained, will mean well for the country's future in restoring the economy. It is the reason they would recommend concrete and drastic measures by government to halt the free fall of the cedi, even after the Christmas break. Dr. Priscilla Chumesi is one of such economists imploring government to be proactive in protecting the Ghana Cedi, given the inroads it has made in the last couple of weeks. She spoke on the AM show.
Staff level agreement has come in time, and so it gives an indication that Ghana is on track to get an IMF program. But when you read the statement, you know that with staff level agreement, they would come here and look through the books, consult all stakeholders, and find out whether Ghana is on a good path in terms of particularly our debt levels have to be sustainable. And so Ghana has presented quite a detailed debt exchange program on the domestic front. And there is also the expectation that there will be some debt restructuring on the foreign front as well. And so before the country can get a board level, a full-blown program, it means that Ghana needs to show that the debt levels have been brought to sustainable path. And then in the medium term, I believe that the target is about 55.5% of GDP. And so all the debt restructuring and what government is doing is trying to show that it's on a path to getting the debt levels sustainable. But the condition really is that government is facing a lot of pushback on the domestic front, particularly when you look at issues and statements that labor unions have issued out there, the threats for strike action. There's a lot of pushback. And it comes back to the fact that probably the consultations did not go on well before the announcement of these programs. Because if indeed people were involved and knew what was at stake, then I think that if you are sitting at the table and at the end of the day an agreement is reached and you come out to say, no, you do not agree, probably that would be in bad taste. So the responsibility now is on government to be able to convince stakeholders who at this point are on the losing end in
to Director of Welfare at the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Benjamin Yeboah, who was also on the AM show.
I mean, if you bought items at a particular price, it will be difficult for you to reduce lesser than your cost price. I mean, it's natural. So that is the problem we are facing as traders now. So the way the things shot up, which we thought it was abnormal, the same way it is coming down in terms of the Cedi-dollar relationship. Now the dollar is crumbling. I mean, if you go to some forex bureaus, they will tell you they don't even have the cedis to change your dollar. We checked yesterday, and that was what was going on. So yes.
Wait. You're saying forex bureau are saying they don't have CDs to change for your dollars.
Yes, I checked personally, and you go separately, they will tell you they don't even have the CDs for you to, change your dollar. So that is what is also happening. This Benjamin, these kind of things, people were saying at that time when the dollar was shooting up, that speculations can also drive such things, and therefore what is happening can also be deduced to be safe. So that is the uncertainty that is on that market now. And definitely as traders, we are all being careful. Yes, we appeal to our members that if there's a possibility of doing some reduction because Christmas is near and, goodwill, you see what you can do. But definitely it's going to be a bit difficult. I mean, if the trend continues, like we are seeing, and is sustained, definitely then we can then calculate and you might see, prices coming down in some few months to come. Yes, the impact is going to have on our business is that it is now going to put pressure on us as to how we calculate our things. Because definitely if someone bought at a rate of 13 plus or 14 plus and the goods are now just about to arrive, maybe the Bank of Ghana rate that they use at the custom use at the port is what might, give some positiveness to the trader. But then the cost is already.